What's up, Alexis?
Hey there. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I'm going to get straight to it. So, when you were in that moment of, okay, I lost my train of thought, so I'm trying to get better at hosting and having these type of conversations and really digging deep on topics that are sometimes difficult to talk about. What in that moment got you to the next moment of okay, I've got it, I'm going back into it? I really want to know what your process was in your mind. I loved how you asked for hey, Brendon, come on and pick it up. But after that, how did you get through that?
Thank you. I love this question. In real time things. So here's the thing. I let go a long time ago being perfect. I just let it go. I was a born perfectionist. I don't know if you are one, but 100% I'm absolutely perfectionist. I was the person behind the scenes for years and years and years building impact theory, and every episode that ever went out, every single episode, I would watch at least twice all the way through with my paper cut. And I was like, oh my God, he blinked here. You can't show him blink. That type of thing. It's and when, you could see that the guest was a little horrified by Tom swearing. You can't show that, right? So I am OCD like that. And then when I realized it was holding me back.
Yeah.
Right? It was I could have stayed there. And going back to the no bullshit, what do you actually want in life? Right? I started to realize what I wanted. And I said, what's the no BS that's holding me back? It's the fact that I'm obsessed. It's the fact that I've watched this video twice all the way through and I'm bloody making notes about blinks. Right? It's that. It's kind of making sure that you're asking yourself the question and not attaching yourself to it. So once I told myself that, then I went to the next step. Okay, what do I actually want to be the best in the world at? What do I want to put my time and energy into doing? And it is impacting women. It really is. And so to me, it's impacting women that are adults and that have to do the unwiring like I have done. And it is impacting young kids. And so in order for me to do that, I have to get on camera. I was never the person. You could have asked. I never wanted to be on camera, ever, ever, ever. And Tom was like, come on, babe, come on. People keep asking who my wife is. Don't worry, I've got your back. I'm your safety net. And then I started to realize, okay, well, what's my goal? Am I actually acting in line with my goal? And so if the answer is no, I don't feel badly and go, cool. Do you want to change your goal, Lisa? No, I don't want to change my goal. Then freaking step the F up, right? It's you kind of just ask yourself the questions. And so when it came to what I actually want to do in life, I actually want to impact people. I could live a life, thankfully, I'm very fortunate that Quest succeeded. So I could live a life where I just do nothing on I literally sit in front and watch. I said to you, my selfish entertainment is to sit and watch the Real Housewives and pluck my eyebrows. It's I could do that every single day for the rest of my life, but that isn't fulfilling to me. So now I go, what is fulfilling? Impacting women. So when Brendon asks me, hey, Lisa, will you come on? And I get that imposter syndrome is the key word that everyone seems to be using right now. I'm not sure I like it, so I just want to say that, but you get the message. Right. All of that comes up, all of the negativity, all of the you're not good enough, what if you mess up? And it's okay, well, what if I mess up? Am I willing to do I want to be the best in the world? And am I willing to put in the reps? Put in the reps. It's like the gym. I love the gym. In order to get muscles, I have to put in the reps. In order to get muscles, I have to turn up every single morning, even when I don't feel like it. So going back to your question, to this, it's all right, well, I messed up. I forgot. What am I going to do? I can let it stop me, or I can reach out for help. And I can be the person that I honestly want every woman to be, in the sense of don't be afraid to ask for help. We've told ourselves we need to know everything. We have to be on our share all the time. And if you ask for help, that it means that you're less than. I just had to get over it. And so those are the little things where I was like, okay, I'm going to ask for help. In that moment, the truth is I had two choices. Completely freeze, and now what? You guys are standing there going, right. Did her internet go out? Right? Or I can say, you know what, guys, this is part of my process. I've actually lost my train of thought. I got so excited, because it was all true. I got so excited about what I was saying, I completely even forgot where I started. And now here's the thing. it probably, in hindsight, and this is what I remind myself all the time, it probably made you guys like me more, which I didn't even mean to. But the reason why I say that is because you go, oh, she's human. Oh, she completely forgets. And that's important to me. I need you guys to see that I'm human. I need you guys to see that I mess up a lot, in order so that you guys go, wow, there isn't a magic source that you either have or you don't. And so I lean into it. Every time I get that impulse to like run away from it, like, oh my God, you can't say that you forgot. It's like, no, yes, you can. And I did it. I put this one last thing, and then I'll go on to the next question. But you know, Radhi Shetty, Jay Shetty's wife, she came on Women of Impact. I was one of the first people to ever interview her. This is way before she ever got in front of the camera. And I literally, day after day, I was bugging her. Come on, girl, you got this. Don't worry. Who cares about the cameras? I'm your safety net. Don't stress. So she finally comes on. So imagine I put all this time and effort into convincing her. She comes on. We do the shoot. It's freaking fire. She leaves. My team comes up to me and they're like, Lisa, I'm like, what? Like, the audio stopped recording after 30 minutes. Now, here's the thing. To put it in perspective, at this point, I've already built Quest. Our content probably has already, at this point, got over 500 million views. And I still have a production where we still fail to record a whole interview. Now, what do? I'm so freaking embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God, people are going to think like, see, like she hasn't got her shit together. They're going to judge me. They're never going to watch me again. So I came up with all these ways to hide the flaw. So I was like, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to fade out, and then we're just going to put my voice over it going, thank you so much for watching. We're going to put the end card. No one will ever notice. So I get on set, we're about to record, and literally as we press record, I'm like, no, this isn't authentic. I'm trying to cover something up. But going back to my goal, guys, when we talk about focus and discipline and everything, I go back to my goal. I actually want to impact women with the no BS of this is what it takes. So if I'm afraid to hide a flaw, how the hell can I show up tomorrow and tell this person to be authentically them? So if you literally go back, guys, watch the very first interview I ever did with Radhi. I told my team to leave the room, and I just went straight to camera and I'm like, guys, I messed up. You've only got 30 minutes of this interview. The other half is God knows where because it didn't record. So this is how I dealt with it. This is why I'm showing up. This is why I'm telling you. And in order for me to own my mistake, I've now come up with a plan B and a plan C so that we never have this problem again. But that is how you show up. And just like when I even said to you, girl, like you probably like me more now because I made that error, you nodded. So why can't we accept that with ourselves? Like, guys, why can we not accept? We can accept it in me, right? You can accept that I froze and completely forgot what I was saying, but yet we think we have to always come up perfect. So if nothing else from this, let's do that as a clip. Brendon, I'm going to clip that me messing up and I'm going to send it to everyone here and be like, every time you guys feel badly about yourself, just remind yourself that we all mess up.
Love it. Love it. Such a great question, Alexis. It's such a good answer. And honestly, I think another, just to give you props, Lisa, is you didn't hurry. So when she got stuck, she didn't hurry to resolve it. She was like, oh, I don't know where I'm at. Can you guys help me? Brendon, you still there? And she waited. And I think what happens with a lot of people is when they get nervous, they also get in a hurry. And now the nervousness, if you add hurry to nervousness, you have anxiety, right? Now it's an entirely different level of discomfort when you layer hurry onto something. And she was just jamming with it. She just hung and chill. I think that was so cool. So cool. Thank you, Alexis. Awesome question.
This can be your day for personal growth. This can be that day you committed to and you remember and you go, that was the day I got myself a community. I got better coaches. I committed to making my life the absolute best that I could. This is that day. Make today your growth day. Click the button on this page and sign up right now.